Just before I move, the air begins to change. Not because I asked for notice, but because I'm not the same. Every mile became a language, every lesson shaped my frame. Now my footsteps carry meaning long before they know my name. I don't speak to prove my power, set the tone. Confidence was never borrowed, it was something I have grown. Every challenge reads my posture, every doubt steps out of sight. I become the calm that's standing in the center of the fight. Lift your eyes on the quiet strength always blooms. When I arrive, the moment changes, every limit rearranges. When I arrive, the fear is gone, I carry something too strong to run from. When I arrive, I don't pretend, true power speaks without a sound in the air. stars to guide me. I create my own skyline. Every second that I'm breathing is another chance to climb. They said greatness had a ceiling, somewhere far beyond my sight. So I built another staircase out of courage every night. Every scar became a lesson, every lesson shaped my aim. Now the mirror shows a stranger strong enough to change the game. I don't borrow inspiration, I become the reason why. Every dream that looked impossible now is standing eye to eye. Push ahead, break the frame. Nothing here can stay the same. Limitless, I own the height. Turn my vision into light. Limitless, no end in view. Every step breaks something new. Limitless, watch me soar. Every horizon opens one more door. The impossible grows smaller every time I raise my gaze. Every mountain starts surrendering to relentless focused days. My ambition has no borders, no permission, no delay. Every heartbeat keeps reminding I was built to find a way. I don't measure life by comfort, I don't settle for enough. Every challenge feeds the hunger, every climb reveals the tough. When tomorrow calls my name, I'll be ready, standing tall. Because limits never existed, they were never there at all. Lift your soul, own your pace, leave your mark in every place. Limitless, I own the height. Turn my vision into light. Limitless, no end in view. Every step brings something new. Limitless, watch me soar. Every horizon opens one more door. No finish line can capture me. I'm becoming what I believe. No ceiling left above my head. The future walks where I have Limitless. Limitless. Now I know, the higher I climb, the more I grow. Limitless. This is my time, I don't follow destiny. I write the max line. Maybe you've been holding pieces of a heart that never healed. Maybe life has left some chapters you were never meant to feel. Maybe every road behind you looks like proof that you have lost. But the strongest trees grow taller after every storm. they cross. Don't mistake a painful season for the ending of your life. Some of the most beautiful beginnings were the colors of goodbye. Your story isn't finished. This is not the final page. Every tear you've ever cried is building strength for brighter days. Your story isn't finished. There's still fire left to find, and the person you'll become may be the strongest of your life.
All the nights you kept on breathing when the world felt cold and far were not moments of weakness. They revealed how strong you are.
Every setback left a lesson. Every wound became a guide, leading you toward a version that was waiting deep inside. Your story isn't finished. There's a mountain left to climb, and one day you'll look behind you and be proud you didn't hide. Your story isn't finished. The best chapter still remains. Keep walking through the darkness. You'll eventually reach the flame.
I've been broken, I've been low, felt the cold inside my soul. Every night I stayed awake, raised the stakes. Pressure carved me into stone, made me stronger on my own. And every scar upon my skin means I win. Pain was never there to end me, it was there to reinvent me. Every battle in my mind built my drive. This is Warrior's Rebirth, built through pain and through the hurt. Every fall became the flame that changed my name. This is Warrior's Rebirth. Now I know exactly what I'm worth. Every storm I survived alive, only hunger deep inside. Every lonely step I climb, build my mind. Fear no longer owns my soul. Discipline became control. Every drop of sweat and strain fed the flame. This is Warrior's Rebirth. Nothing breaks me anymore. scar became a crown. Every time they knocked me down, every wound they thought would last became my past. I have walked through endless rain, I have carried crushing pain. Still I stand, still I rise with fire in my eyes. The pressure didn't break my soul, it transformed me, made me whole. Every battle left a mark, lit the dark. I sit upon a throne of scars, built from every fallen part. Every loss became a stone to build my throne. I sit upon a throne of scars, stronger now than who you are. What was meant to make me fall made me stand tall. No more fear inside my chest. Every trial became my test. Every mountain that I faced built my place. The road was hard, the nights were long. That's exactly why I'm strong. Every step through pain and doubt brought the warrior out. I sit upon a throne of scars, and I've carried every mark. Every storm that crossed my way made me who I am today. Was gone, carried pain for far too long. Watched the walls around me fall, lost it all. Every setback, every scar showed me who I really are. In the darkness I became, something changed. When you face your lowest ground, fear no longer holds you down. Every wound becomes a key, sets you free. There's nothing left to fear now. I've survived the worst somehow. Every storm that crossed my way made me stay. There's nothing left to fear now. I can see the future now. Every battle, every flame built my name. No more running from the pain, no more hiding in the rain. Every challenge that appears sharpens years. Pressure forged a stronger soul. Discipline became control. Every fall became the start of this heart. There's nothing left to fear now. The fire's burning clear now. Everything that tried to break me only came to make me. Before the battle ever finds me, before the challenge calls my name, I'm already in the darkness, building strength inside the flame. Every morning starts a mission, every workout starts a fight against the weakness and the comfort, trying to survive the night. The iron doesn't fear the hammer, the blade doesn't fear the stone, because pressure creates greatness when the warrior stands alone. The drums are getting louder, the hour is drawing near, and every drop of sweat today is replacing fear. I'm ready for the war, ready for the pain, ready for the battles that will test me once again. I'm ready for the war, ready for the climb, because I've trained my heart and mind one day at a time. The battlefield is not a place, it's a state of mind within, where discipline defeats excuses and commitment always wins. Every rep becomes a weapon, every mile becomes a shield. Every sacrifice in training prepares me for the field. When exhaustion starts attacking and my body begs to stop, that's the moment warriors rise and give everything they've got. One more step, one more fight, one more hour, one more night. I'm ready for the war, ready for the pain, ready for the battles that will test me once again. I'm ready for the war, ready for the climb, because I've trained my heart and mind one day at a time. Victories, but never sees the cost. The lonely roads, the endless work, the comfort that was lost. Yet every sacrifice was worth it, every struggle played a part, building armor for my body and courage for my heart. But victory can be won. I'm ready for the war. No fear remains inside, because the warrior I became was built through sacrifice. a chance, not a win. Not a reason to keep fighting when the battle closes in. The world won't hand you greatness. The world won't clear your path. It won't care about your excuses or your anger from the past. That's the truth most people fear. That's the truth they try to hide, because responsibility is heavy when there's nowhere left to hide. But freedom starts the moment you accept the weight you bear and stop waiting for permission to become who you declare. Take the blame, take control. That's the price of a powerful soul. The world owes you nothing, so earn everything. Earn the scars, earn the crown, earn the rain. The world owes you nothing. That's why you must rise, because nobody is coming to fight for your life. To fight for your life. Every morning is an interview, every workout is a vote. Every action that you take writes another line you wrote. The weak search for fairness, the strong search for a way. The weak complain about the weather, the strong attack the day. I've learned that discipline is freedom and comfort is a cage. One keeps you trapped in circles, one helps you dominate the stage. So when adversity arrives, I don't ask for easier ground. I become harder to defeat and stronger with each round. One more rep, one more mile, one more battle, one more try. The world owes you nothing, so earn everything. Earn the scars, earn the crown, earn the ring. The world owes you nothing. That's why you must rise, because nobody is coming to fight for your life. Legends are not built from comfort. Legends are not built from ease. They're built from daily sacrifice and relentless discipline. The strongest minds understand that pressure is a gift, because every challenge faced head on creates another life. That's your greatest power, because your future isn't decided by a single hour. The world owes you nothing, so stand and claim your ground and build a life so powerful that your actions shake the ground. While they make excuses, I make progress. While they complain about the climb, I take another step. While they wait for motivation, I move without a choice, because discipline grows louder when you stop listening to your voice. The voice that seeks convenience, the voice that fears the cost, the voice that loves distractions and leaves potential lost. I've learned that every reason to quit will always exist. That's why the strongest people learn how to resist. Less talking, more action. Less wishing, more traction. While they make excuses, I'm building another layer. While they search for shortcuts, I'm becoming greater. While they wait for perfect timing, I'm already on the road. Because winners carry pressure, while others drop the load. Every day is an opportunity to separate from the crowd, to prove your commitment without saying saying it out loud. The gym doesn't care about intentions, the road doesn't care about pride. Both reveal your true character when there's nowhere left to hide. That's why I trust the process more than temporary emotion, because feelings create hesitation, but discipline creates motion, and motion creates momentum, and momentum builds the man who becomes strong enough to execute the plan. One more set, one more mile, one more battle, one more trial. While they make excuses, I'm building another layer. While they search for shortcuts, I'm becoming greater. While they wait for perfect timing, I'm already on the road. Because winners carry pressure, while others drop the load. One day they'll see the outcome and call it natural skill, but they never saw the mornings spent sharpening the will. The silent repetitions, the sacrifices made, the countless daily victories that slowly changed the game. While they make excuses, I'll continue to advance. While they wait for opportunities, I'll create my chance. While they make excuses, I'll keep moving toward the goal. Because greatness starts the moment you take complete control. Inside my limits, like they were built to keep me safe. Every dream stayed just within reach, never asking something great. Then I found a higher calling, a reason bigger than my fear. And suddenly the life I knew could no longer keep me here. The walls didn't disappear, I simply grew beyond their height. The chains didn't lose their power, I just stopped holding them tight. Every vision stretched my future, every step rewrote my name, until the person I had been could no longer stay the same. Grow beyond what you know, leave behind who won't grow. Outgrow your yesterday, leave it behind. Outgrow your yesterday, rewrite your mind. Outgrow your yesterday, don't stay the same. Let your future call your name. The mirror still remembers every doubt I used to wear, but it no longer recognizes the fire standing there. Because purpose changes posture, and conviction changes pace. You stop walking toward tomorrow, you begin to own the race. Every choice becomes a brick, every habit builds the wall, not around you but beneath you, helping you stand tall. Now I don't chase who I wanted, I become who I decide, and every fearless step ahead leaves the past behind. Stand above, stand awake, build the life only you can make. Outgrow your yesterday, leave it behind. Outgrow your yesterday, rewrite your mind. Outgrow your yesterday, don't stay the same.
greatest distance you'll ever cross isn't measured on the ground. It's the space between who you accepted and who you've now become. When your purpose grows larger than your fear of change, your entire life begins to I wasn't born with greatness. I wasn't born with fame. I built myself from broken pieces again and again. Every fall became a lesson, every loss became a spark. Every step through the shadows taught me how to own the dark. The weight was never lighter, my shoulders just grew strong. The road was never shorter, I simply walked too long. Now the fear that used to stop me can't even slow my pace. I've become the kind of storm you cannot erase. Bring the pressure, bring the pain, watch me rise again, again. I'm an unstoppable force. I don't break, I don't bend. I'm an unstoppable force. I push harder to the end. Every wall, every chain, every scar, every pain only built the strength inside that will never die. The clock keeps moving forward, so I move even faster. I stopped fearing failure and started chasing mastery. No shortcuts left before me, no easy road to take. Only sweat upon the concrete and every choice I make. I'm not waiting for tomorrow, I'm not praying for a sign. If destiny has a mountain, then I'll make that mountain mine. Because power isn't given, it is earned beneath the fire. Every battle feeds the hunger, every setback climbs me higher. Stand taller, strike first, turn the pressure into thirst. I'm an unstoppable force. I don't break, I don't bend. I'm an unstoppable force. I push harder to the end. Every wall, every chain, every scar, every pain only built the strength inside that will never die. When my body screams enough, my spirit answers more. When the world says slow down, I become the war. You can't stop what keeps advancing, you can't cage a rising flame. Because every single battle only magnifies my name. I'm an unstoppable force. Now
loves the summit, few respect the climb. Everybody wants forever, nobody gives the time. They celebrate the finish, they applaud the final score, but they never see the thousands who walk through every war. The cost was never hidden, it was written in plain sight. Early mornings, aching muscles, endless lonely nights. Every sacrifice collected, every comfort left behind, slowly forged a different spirit and a stronger state of mind. Nothing free, nothing old, every step built the road. Pay the price, wear the scars, chase the standard, not the stars. Pay the price, stand the test, greatness never settles for less. The strongest steel is tempered inside relentless heat. The highest peaks are conquered by refusing to retreat. No shortcut builds endurance, no bargain shapes a soul. Every painful repetition brings you closer to the goal. When the world begins to doubt you, keep your vision crystal clear, because purpose grows much louder when you conquer fear. The reward is never given, it is earned with every stride, and the person you become is the greatest prize. Stand your ground, hold the flame, earn tomorrow, build your name. Pay the price, wear the scars, chase the standard, not the stars. Pay the price, stand the test, greatness never settles for less. Years from now they'll call it talent, they'll say you had a gift. They'll never count the moments when you chose not to quit, because discipline is silent and sacrifice is unseen, but together they create what others only dream. Pay the price without regret. Pay the price, don't forget. Every drop of sweat, every sacrifice became the reason. You could change your life. They looked at the scoreboard and thought the game was done. They looked at the distance and said nobody runs. They looked at the mountain and laughed at the climb. They looked at the challenge and said, not this time. Maybe they were right about the numbers. Maybe they were right about the odds. Maybe everything on paper said this battle would be lost. But paper never measured courage, and odds never measured heart. And history is filled with people who refuse to fall apart. Let them doubt, let them talk, keep your eyes on the walk. When they count you out, that's when it starts. When they count you out, show them your heart. When they count you out, don't make a sound, just keep moving forward and shock the crowd. There is something about resistance that awakens something deep, something that refuses surrender, something that never sleeps. The more they say it's over, the more the fire grows. The more they close the doors, the more determination shows. Because limits are opinions and predictions often fail. The future belongs to fighters who refuse to quit the trail. I've seen impossible turn possible. I've seen underdogs prevail. Not because the road got easier, but because they did not fail. Stand firm, stand tall, give everything, give your all. When they count you out, that's when it starts. When they count you out, show them your heart. When they count you out, don't make a sound, just keep moving forward and shock the crowd. You don't need their approval, you don't need their belief, you don't need permission to become beyond relief. Let the results speak loudly, let the work tell the tale. Because those who keep advancing are the ones who never fail. When they count you out, rise one more time. When they count you out, answer with the climb. When they count you out, turn doubt around and become the reason they remember your name.
to fold. That's when warriors are forged. Every scar upon your skin means you've been through the nights nobody saw. Still you stood through every war. Every moment under strain fed the flame.
Your body screams for you to stop, but your soul is built for more. Every battle in your mind sharpens drive.
Last man rising,
Stand tall
through it all. Every limit starts to fade.
when you're made.
Last man rising,
No fear, still standing here.
every storm you survive through.
Make once you knew.
Nobody can walk your road. You must carry every load. Every lonely step you climb builds your mind.
Pressure either breaks the weak or creates the ones who lead. Every drop of sweat and pain
Builds your name. Last man rising. Feel the flame.
build a name.
Nothing now can stop the force.
Stay the course. They watched the walls around me fall. Thought I would not stand at all. Saw the fire take my ground, burn it down. Every dream was turned to dust. Every promise lost its trust. But beneath the wreckage lay a different way. When there's nothing left to save, you discover what remains. Not the fear, not the pain, but the flame. From a kingdom of ashes, I built an empire inside. Every loss became a weapon. Every tear became my guide. From a kingdom of ashes, I rose stronger than before. What was meant to be my ending became something so much more. Now the storms don't shake my ground. I've been lost and I've been found. Every battle that appeared killed the fear. No excuses, no retreat. Stand again on wounded feet. Every scar I carry now makes me proud. From a kingdom of ashes, I created who I am. And the fire that once consumed me now burns within my hand. Nobody sees the early mornings. Nobody sees the empty gym. Nobody hears the conversation between your doubts and discipline. Nobody's filming when you're struggling. Nobody's cheering when you fall. Nobody's posting your failures. Nobody notices at all. That's what makes the difference. That's what separates the few. Can you keep moving forward when nobody's watching you? Can you keep your standards high without applause or recognition? Can you keep attacking weakness without outside validation? No cameras, no fame, just the work again and again.
No witnesses,
no crowd, no praise,
no sound,
no witnesses,
no spotlight glow.
just the person in the mirror and the promises you owe. Finished stories, the crowd loves victory laps, but greatness grows in silence, far away from all of that. In the hours nobody talks about, in the effort nobody sees, in the moments where you choose growth over temporary ease. That's where foundations are built, that's where champions begin. Not on the stage beneath the lights, but deep within. Every repetition matters, every choice leaves a mark, every action is a vote for the person in the dark. No audience, no cheers, just commitment through the years.
No witnesses,
no crowd, no praise,
no sound,
no witnesses,
no spotlight glow.
just the person in the mirror and the promises you owe. One day they'll see the outcome, one day they'll know your name, but they'll never fully understand how you changed the game, because the strongest habits were built when nobody cared, and the strongest version of yourself was created there.
No witnesses, no fame, no shortcuts, no game, no witnesses.
That's how legends grow, doing what must be done, long before the world will know. The clock keeps swinging, it never slows. It doesn't care who wins or falls. Every second leaves forever, never asking for your name. Every minute is a weapon in this unforgiving game. Some will spend their lives waiting for a perfect chance to rise. Others build their future daily right before their own eyes. I refuse to lose another sunrise to hesitation's chain. I'd rather chase the impossible than live my life in vain. No delay, no excuse. Every heartbeat has a use. Outrun the clock, don't waste the day. Outrun the clock, don't fade away. Outrun the clock, stand and attack, because no one gets this moment back. Shows no shortcuts, the calendar tells no lies. The strongest dreams are carried by those who pay the price. Every mile leaves a lesson. Every scar becomes a guide. Every choice becomes a signature you cannot hide. I'm not racing other people, I'm racing who I'll be. Every hour is another chance to build a legacy. When the final page is written, let there be no doubt that I fought for every promise and left nothing out. Stand now, stand tall, give today your all. Outrun the clock, don't waste the day. Outrun the clock, don't fade away. Outrun the clock, stand and attack, because no one gets this moment back. One fire, one vision. The years won't stop to let you prepare. So become unstoppable before they disappear. Meant to become. Muscles burn, that is how the strong are formed. Every second under pain builds the frame. No comfort made a legend rise. No excuses build a life. Every battle in your head must end dead. Pressure carves the soul in stone. Warriors are built alone. Every scar becomes the proof of your trust. Relentless core inside my chest, no rest. Every limit starts to break when I wake. Relentless core inside my veins, through the pain. Every battle that I face builds my strength. Screams to quit, push another step through it. Your mind breaks before your soul take control. Every lonely early rise sharpens hunger in your eyes. Every storm you survive through makes you know. Relentless core, feel the flame, build the name. Nothing now can stop the force, stay the course. I'll be fine. I always am. Just a phase, just a day. It passes.
but it stays longer now. Doesn't fade the same way. I'll be fine, or at least I try. But something changed, and I don't know why. Same thoughts, different way. Same mind, different state. It hits deeper now than it did before. I still act the same, but inside it's a different game. I don't break, but I bend more. I don't fall, but I feel it more. Same silence, but louder now. Same doubts, but stronger now. Same me, but I'm not the same now. And maybe that's not a bad thing. Maybe feeling more means I'm closer to understanding it. I'll be fine. Not because I say it, but because I'm learning how to mean it. There were days I lost my way, felt the light inside me fade. Heavy silence filled my chest, no rest. Every fall cut deep enough, every road became too rough, but the fire refused to die, still alive. Pain became the thing that taught me how to stand when darkness caught me. Every scar became a sign of surviving every time. I'm a stormbreaker soul, I won't fold. Every battle made me stronger, fight longer. Stormbreaker soul, take control. Every shadow fades away when I stay. Pressure built another heart, one that darkness couldn't scar. Every night I stayed alive, held me